Tonight, Action News Jax is investigating how the plane slid off the runway into the St. Johns River. We do know that the plane was flying west to east as it landed on runway 10E at NAS Jax. You see that the Boeing 737 then continued another 1,200 feet beyond the runway and crashed into the water. Action News Jax investigator Ben Becker is live in Mandarin. Ben, you spoke to a former Navy pilot trained in safety. He says the numbers show this was probably caused by human error.
John, yeah, he wants to know why this pilot didn't pull up off the runway when he knew he was running out of time. Now, I want to show you over here. This is across the St. Johns River. This is a 10-mile drive from where we are right now, but as the crow flies, it's about 3 to 5 miles across the NAS Jax. Just a surreal sight, as you can see that plane sitting in the St. Johns River. But in all likelihood, the pilot tells me this was a case of human error. A military charter flight sitting still in troubled waters is raising troubling questions. Statistically speaking, it's likely this could have been human error.
It's more probable than not.
Justin Drash has flown P-8s out of NAS Jax and was an officer trained at the Naval School of Aviation Safety. The training consisted of being part of the mishap investigation team. He's now an attorney in Jacksonville.
About 85% of mishaps are attributable to human factors.
But there are other factors.
It could have been the water on the runway. It could have been pilot braking technique. It could have been a blown tire. It could have been a malfunction in the aircraft itself.
The Boeing 737 slid off the runway into the St. Johns River during heavy rain. Drash wonders why the pilot didn't try to pull up once he realized he was running out of runway. Drash says there are a lot of factors at play before the NTSB makes a ruling on what caused the incident, and it will take time. What should be the one thing that we don't assume in this whole thing?
I wouldn't assume anything. The only thing that you know is that there's an airplane that's sitting in the St. Johns River, and we're very fortunate that everybody walked away from it.
Now, the NTSB investigation will continue, but it says weather is a primary contributing factor in 23% of all aviation incidents. Reporting live in Mandarin, Ben Becker, CBS 47, Action News Jax.